Yes, it's time again for the Weighing Interjection Show, possibly the greatest 10 minutes of MMA discussion on the planet. We've got Josh, the real Punk Thompson, and myself, John McCarthy, ready to answer the big questions of the day.
Did you say possibly? Are you out of your mind? Of course it is the greatest MMA podcast.
Good
MMA
point.
Content
You're right.
10 minutes.
I'm going to actually say you're right for once.
There you go. How'd that taste like? Coming out of your mouth. Vinegar, huh? I bet. All right, guys. Well, hey, let's pop this thing off. Let's get it started. Make sure you guys hit that like and those notification bells and the button there. And let's get started, Podcast Dave. Let's not waste any time. By the way, how was your first night with the baby at home, though, real quick?
Just no sleep, so I'm ready.
Is that why you're like...
Exactly.
Great. They're not going to be able to understand you.
All right, well, let's get into topic number one. Will Corey Anderson see world title gold in MMA? Go.
Oh, let's be honest, he's only 2 fights away from seeing gold in MMA and being a world champion. Corey is that guy. He's been right knocking at the door. He is knocking at the door again. He's got a great opportunity going against Ryan Bader. That's a great fight for him. If he gets past Ryan Bader, he will probably be facing, in my opinion, Nemkov, but it could be either Nemkov or Julius Anglickas. But he has got all the talent in the world. He's just got to put it together on the right night. Corey Anderson can beat anybody, so absolutely he could be a champion.
I think beating Ryan Bader he has a really good chance of beating Ryan Bader. Nothing against Ryan Bader, okay? But Ryan Bader, to me, is better at heavyweight at the age that he is. The speed, the wrestling, all of those tools, he translates better to heavyweight for him. But he's going to have a hard time with either guy. And Glitskis being very technically sound in terms of his defense, good takedown defense, good boxing. Corey will have problems with him. He will definitely have problems with Nemkov if Nemkov gets past Anglickas. So those two guys on that side of the bracket, either one of them, I think, pose threats to Corey Anderson. I'm not saying that Corey can't beat him, but I'm saying it's going to be a very, very tough fight for him going into those finals if he gets past Ryan Bader.
But the question is, can he be a champion? Absolutely can. He's that good.
Oh, give me a second here. So many things going off in the background. All right, let's get into topic number two. Does Leon Edwards get a title shot with a win over Masvidal? Go.
Who the fuck knows? Who knows when Dana White changes his mind every damn day? He doesn't do what his matchmakers ask him to do. You know, with the Dana White series last night, I saw that he had went against Mick Mader and Sean Shelby. Look, he does what he wants, and that's the great thing about having fuck you money, and that's why he does it. He can do whatever he wants. He doesn't care, but he's the boss also. Do I think I think if Leon Edwards beats George Masvidal, I think for sure they're going to give him that title shot. He's got 2 wins. He's got a win over the Gas guy who fought Usman and was finished, but I think there's no reason to deny him anymore.
I think you're absolutely right. Who the fuck knows? But in reality, they have to. If they don't, they're going to look bad. The guy has beaten everybody that they've put in front of him since his last loss over 10 fights ago. Man, you cannot deny the guy is one of the best welterweights in the world. And if he gets past Masvidal, you're talking about a guy who in his last fight fought for the title. Now he gets past him. There's no way in the world they can deny that Leon Edwards deserves a shot at Usman. Can he beat Usman? Who the hell knows?
John, but real quick, this is going to take longer because I want you to answer this, is how does he beat Masvidal, though?
Look, he can beat Masvidal by being sharp on the outside. Masvidal is a great boxer and very slick, but Edwards is long, fast. He's faster than Masvidal. He could get it done. Just take your time and put pieces on him.
All right, let's get into topic number 3. We are going to play the return of This or That. This is the Superstar Champion Special. I have no idea what that means, but it sounded cool. All right, let's go. Jake Hager or CM Punk?
Jake Hager.
Absolutely Jake Hager. It's got to be Jake Hager. He's the better wrestler. He's All-American. I mean, he's tall, long, lanky. He's all the things that I look for in a fighter. I go with Jake Hager.
Hager all the way. We the people.
Ronda Rousey or Brock Lesnar?
Oh, Ronda Rousey. She's way better looking than Brock Lesnar. Who the hell would want to look at Brock? I'll look at Ronda.
Absolutely. Gosh, John, it pains me to say that I agree with you, but I'm definitely going to go with Ronda Rousey. She's a stud. How could you not go with Ronda Rousey?
Bobby Lashley or Junior Dos Santos?
Oh, you got to go. I got to go Junior Dos Santos. Let's be honest. Junior Dos Santos was a world champion as an MMA fighter. Junior Dos Santos. JDS.
Sorry, guys. I am going to pull the homer card right here. I'm good friends with Bobby Lashley.
I knew you
sorry.
would.
Got to go Bobby Lashley, baby. He's my boy. Got to rep the boy, man. He's my boy.
Conor McGregor or The Rock?
Oh, The Rock. Come on. The Rock. The man that can do it all. The man that does everything. I'm not saying that he's a better fighter, but goddamn it, as a personality, as a person, as an actor, as everything else, he's got it.
I'm going to go with The Rock. I got to go with The Rock. His humble beginnings, he comes up. He's got the great personality. He's on track, man. He can do anything he wants. He gets it done, and I love it, man. So,
all right, that was the warm-up. Let's get into these champions now. Charles Oliveira or Amanda Nunes?
Oh, Amanda Nunes. Look, two-time champ, two division weight class. She comes from, being someone who was having problems, learn how to change her. Amanda Nunes.
John, you got me pulling on both sides here, man.
I
love
tough.
everything she's done. She's a sweetheart of a person, too. She's an amazing fighter. But I'm going to pull the homer card again. I'm a lightweight, man. I got to go with Charles Oliveira. I'm going with Charles Oliveira. Lightweights stick together, baby.
There you go.
Alexander Volkanovski or Kamaru Usman?
Oh, I hate you for that. Go ahead, because I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going Alexander Volkanovski.
Okay, I'll go Kamaru.
I have to. After his last fight, I have to.
Yeah, he had a great last fight, but I'm going to have to go with Kamaru. And the reason why I'm going to go with him is because he's getting to that threshold. Ali came out and said that he's already surpassed GSP. Not true, but he's on his way to. It's not true, but he's on his way to doing that. I think if he continues the success, I think he's got a great chance of doing it.
Israel Adesanya or Valentina Shevchenko?
Oh, I'm going again. Valentina Shevchenko, man.
Yeah.
Look don't put a good-looking lady who can fight against a guy. Can't do it. No, look, she is the very best, in my opinion, as far as skill set in the women's divisions. She's incredible. Izzy's awesome. Can't hold a candle to Valentina.
Yeah, just talking about the overall game itself, there's no doubt she's the better fighter. If you were to have matched them up in the same weight class, same skill level, she would dominate that fight.
Jan Blachowicz or Rose Namajunas?
Thug Rose, baby!
Rose!
Thug Rose! I'm sorry, man.
Thug
I'm a huge Thug Rose fan. I love everything about her, personality, the way that she handles herself. She's an absolute special person.
Yep, she's awesome.
Brandon Moreno or Aljamain Sterling?
Brandon Moreno, baby. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Won the title. Fantastic kid. Came from nothing. Came on. Got cut. Came back. He's the man.
I thought you said this was the championship round. There's only one champion in that conversation right there. Ooh. Just taking shots.
AJ McKee or Yaroslav Amosov?
Oh, you just killed us, man.
Go,
That's
baby.
rough.
Go.
Yaroslav
AJ McKee.
Amosov. Or Yaroslav
I knew it.
Amosov. Yeah.
I knew you could do it.
And I
AJ
love me
McKee.
some AJ McKee. That was
Go
a tough
with
one.
the mercenary.
I'm only going with Yaroslav Amosov because he is 26-0. I know that AJ's undefeated as well, but I'm gonna go with the guy who's got
Every
the bigger
win
record.
in the Bellator cage. AJ the mercenary McKee, the longest win streak there is. He is the winner.
Patricio Pitbull or Chris Cyborg?
Oh no, hands down, Patricio Pitbull. Sorry, I love me some Chris Cyborg. I think she's a wonderful person. I think she's a sweet girl. I'm sorry, man. I'm a Patricio fan. It's a little bit of that Homer as well. I fought his brother, and they came to my gym and trained. I've developed a friendship with them. I'm going to lean towards Patricio.
Good. Patricio's awesome. I'll take Chris Cyborg.
I know you would.
Gegard Mousasi or Ryan Bader?
Gegard Mousasi, look at the record. Look at everything he's done. Look at all of the people that he's fought. Look at every bit of him is a winner.
He's beat Mark Hunt. How do you not go? He's fought a heavyweight 205 champion, 185-pound champion. How do you not go with Gegard?
Vadim Nemkov or Sergio Pettis?
Oh, I like that one. Ooh. I'm
Nemkov.
going Vadim Nemkov.
Nemkov.
I love me some Sergio Pettis. He's special, but he hasn't defended the title, and that's the real difference. They're going to go right now. He will be. We'll see what's going to happen, but Nemkov is right now on a roll.
And lastly, Juliana Velasquez or Valentin Moldavsky?
Oh, man. One's a champion, one's an interim champion. I'm going with the champion, Juliana Velasquez. She is awesome at 125. She's got the full game. The question is, will she ever hit the ground? I don't know. She's a judo national team player. She doesn't like the ground.
She's so good on the feet, she doesn't really need to hit the ground. She's got power. She possesses the conditioning, the cardio to go the full 5. She's a stud. I really look at her as being, she'll be there for quite a while, I believe. She got her hands full with her last fight with Denise Koholtz, but I think that she learned a lot from that fight. I look for her. I think she's more of the champion than Moldavsky as of now.
And that will wrap us up for what sounds like it was the hardest edition of This or That.
Tough.
So let's get into topic number 4.
You killed me with the AJ McKee and Amasov one, man. That killed me. That crushed me. All right, go ahead.
All right. How should organizations handle domestic violence reports? Go.
All right, look, you got to be honest about this. Organizations, be it UFC, Bellator, I don't care who it is, you need to take a strong stance against domestic violence. This is not good for your promotion. It's not good for the sport. It is a black eye, especially when you're talking about fighters. Fighters do not put their hands on people outside of the cage. That is not something that is done unless it's in defense of somebody else. We cannot have this, I'm going to say we're going to find out about this one or we're going to cut this fighter. You can't do that. You have to have it straight along the board. If you have had domestic violence and there is proof or evidence that you put your hands on another person that is your partner or anything like that, done.
See, John, I look at it the same way, but I look at it as in terms of when I heard Dana White talk about Luis Pena, who is a friend of mine, who is trained at AKA, has actually taught from here at my own gym. I look at it as that he came out and said, hey, the police report said this, this, and this. We released him. That is what I want to see. I don't want to hear this, let's just wait for the police report. Let's get some information, and then we'll handle it. Because there are times where the situation is not, where the woman has been the person that was the aggressor, and somebody has to go. Somebody has to be arrested. We talked about this on our last podcast. Someone needs to go, and sometimes the husband or the boyfriend will take the place of the female in that situation. Doesn't mean that they're the ones that did the assaulting. So I want to see the information be released perfectly so it's handled properly so people's reputations are not destroyed.
Okay.
Topic number 5. Should repercussions for missing weight be harsher? Go.
Absolutely. I think that first one should be in 20. What is it? The first one's already 20%, and it needs to go up. Every pound it goes up. I mean, you're gonna get to a point where it's not even worth fighting. So get your weight in track, get it on track, and if you can't do it, then you shouldn't be fighting that weight. Go up. That's really what it comes down to.
You're absolutely right. That is it, and you're right. It should be. Look, you get a 1 pound difference if it's not a championship fight. So you're already getting that 1 pound. So if you miss by a pound, that's 20% off. You miss by 2 pounds, it's 30%. You miss by 3 pounds, it's 40%, and so on. If you end up where you miss weight twice, you should automatically be having to move up in weight. And I'm telling you right now, if you miss by 5 pounds and that other opponent says, I'll still take the fight, there should be a 1 point deduction off of the scorecard before the fight starts.
Ooh, and that's a creative right there. That is creative.
We got 15 seconds on the clock.
Wow, there's more time. I'm just saying, this is, not enough is done. And this is where fighters need to figure out what weight class they need to fight in. You make the penalties harsh enough, they're going to start fighting where they should be at.
I think this is why I think they should have weight classes every 10 pounds. That will help get rid of some of that a little bit. Not all of it, because there are still opportunities for fighters to screw it up.
And that's going to round us out for this edition of Weighing Interjection.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Weighing Interjection. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on our Clips channel. Go to our main channel as well. Hit the subscribe button. Look, this show only works if you guys share it amongst your guys' Instagram, your guys' Twitter. So let's make this channel blow up, and we're thanking you guys so much. And by the way, Podcast Dave, congratulations on the baby again. And Big John being 69 today, or yesterday, or the day before. Still old as heck, though. But hey, he is not 69, you guys.
But everyone thinks I am because of you.
Yes,
so.
I
get all kinds of people saying, man, you don't look a day over 50. I can't believe you're 69 years old. To everyone out there, thanks, and we will see you